Good morning, Gene. This is the Dave Ross Show, early edition. So much for rest in peace. Mainstream talk radio has taken over the Kennedy story, and now it's all Chappaquiddick, led by Andrew Beitbart, who tweeted that Kennedy was, quote, a special pile of human excrement, unquote. I guess some commentators are a little emotional, having just lost the best punching bag they ever had. Meanwhile, among the more reasoned dissenters was Nick Gillespie at Reason magazine, not surprisingly, who didn't use any nasty names, but nonetheless was happy to see the end of the Kennedy approach, the idea that if you just get enough smart people in government, they can solve all our problems from Washington. For example, No Child Left Behind, which Kennedy supported, increased federal education spending 40% and hasn't worked. The Medicare drug benefit takes payroll taxes from the young and poor, gives money to the old and wealthy, and is bankrupting us. All of that is a fair criticism. But what no one seems to realize is we could end this at any time. The marvelous thing about our system is that no state, and no individual for that matter, has to accept federal money. Not for schools, not for prescription drugs, not even for highways. So here's my idea for people who really want to end the Kennedy era. Local elections are in 2 months. Vote only for politicians who pledge not to accept federal grants of any kind. Send an unmistakable message that we'll pay for our own schools. We'll buy drugs with our own money. We'll pay for our own highways. And if we can't afford to pay for our own stuff, we'll do without. Because I notice that for some reason, red voters and blue voters alike willingly accept this federal money. Just as people who absolutely hated the Cash for Clunkers program still flocked to the showroom, even as they complained about the horror of it all as they drove home in their new car. This is Dave Ross, back at 9 with the Dave Ross Show on News Talk 97.3, Cairo FM.